Hello and welcome back to Carsick.my for another review video. This time round, we'll be taking a look at Hyundai's B-segment SUV. The B-segment SUV market have been a highly profitable market for many car manufacturers, which is why we are seeing so many manufacturers introducing their own B-segment SUV. The B-segment SUV that Hyundai sells in Malaysia is the Hyundai Kona. Even though Hyundai is considered late to the party, this does not stop them in bringing their A-game here. Hyundai Kona is available in 4 different variants. The variant we have here is the Kona 2.0 Active, which is the highest of the two 2.0-litre variant. Just a quick recap. The Hyundai Kona was first unveiled internationally back in 2017, and it carries a bold and futuristic look that captures many people's attention. In 2020, Hyundai facelifted the Kona internationally, which is about the same time that Hyundai Malaysia starts selling the pre-facelift model. Not long after, Hyundai Malaysia also launched the facelifted Kona, which is in line with their global direction. On the facelifted Kona, we can see that Hyundai designers have done a good job in making the Kona looks cleaner compared to the pre-facelift car. I personally think that the Kona looks way more handsome than the photo suggests. Even with the cleaner look, the Kona still looks very eye-catching, and it's a head-turner as I've noticed many people giving the Kona a second glance when the SUV drove past. My favorite view of the Kona is at the front, which looks modern and futuristic without being overcomplicated. The rear also looks equally sporty, but it carries a lot more sophistication in the design element. On the flip side, the rear 3/4 doesn't look appealing to me, as it makes the Kona look rather short and stubby, which it isn't. Lastly, the Kona comes with a unique color that stands out from the crowd, and the name of the color is called Dive in Jeju, which is a suitable name for a color that resembles the clear blue sea. Stepping on board, I noticed that the interior didn't have as much wow factor as the exterior. It has a more modest, functional interior, which is loaded with technology. On the plus side, the interior gives out a sense of familiarity as all other Hyundai vehicles. The Kona 2.0 Active comes with light beige leather seats and red piping, which gives the interior a more airy feeling as it is not monotonous. Having the light beige leather seats can be a turn-off for Malaysians as cleaning is required to maintain the look of it. But personally, I like these bright colored seats as it gives the interior more characteristic. If customer insists, Hyundai Malaysia do offer black leather seats version of the Kona 2.0 Active. Getting comfortable behind the wheel is very easy, thanks to the 10-way adjustable driver seat. The side bolster is very supportive to keep the driver in place during spirited driving. One thing that the driver seat can be improved is the increase in thigh support. This could help in bringing more comfort for the driver. In front of the driver, there is a 10.25-inch full LCD instrument cluster that is high definition, which coincides with the colored heads-up display that shows the speed of the SUV and also the surrounding through the various sensors around the SUV. Just like the Elantra, I'm glad to see the availability of the wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay on the facelifted Kona. At the rear, the back seats are also very comfortable to be in on a long journey. With the front seats set to my sitting position, I still have plenty of knee room and headroom available. The main thing that I like about the rear seats are the angle of the seat back, as the angle is just right for me to feel relaxed while sitting at the rear. The seat back can also be folded down in a 60-40 manner to provide additional boot space. With the seats folded down, it creates a seamless flat floor to allow heavy items to be pushed or pulled during the loading and unloading process. With the seats down, the boot space will be increased to a whopping 1,156 litres from a meager 374 litres with the seats up. Check this out. This is the remote start function, which is only available on the Kona 2.0 liter variants. Under the hood, we have a brand new 2 liter SmartStream engine. Here are the specs of the engine. With this brand new 2 liter engine, it provides sufficient power to get the SUV up to speed at a brisk pace. As long as the engine is within the 3000 to 4000 RPM range, overtaking can be done rather fast-free, as the peak torque of the engine comes in around 4000 RPM. In order to allow the engine to operate in the most efficient RPM, Hyundai has given the Kona 2.0 their brand new 8-speed CVT. As the second Hyundai CVT that I've experienced, it's a very well-tuned CVT that mimics a conventional automatic transmission during regular driving scenario. As the engine speed increases, I can feel the rubber band effect from the transmission. In recent years, Hyundai engineers have been putting tons of effort into ensuring their cars are able to handle the corners. The result is very evident in the Kona. The suspension is stiff enough in keeping the car level while cornering, and yet it's soft enough to soak up bumps and uneven roads with ease. I do notice that the Kona 2.0 Active has plenty of mechanical grip thanks to the large 235/45 R18 tires that the Kona 2.0 Active comes with. Apart from that, the Kona has quite a stiff chassis that further enhances the handling characteristic of the SUV. While the suspension did a good job in keeping the car level in the corners, the steering feel felt a little lacking. Yes, the steering is precise and is willing to turn into a corner, but I don't get much feedback out of the steering wheel. The lacking of feel also continues to the brake pedal, where I find myself needing to step on the pedal a bit more to find the braking point. As for braking performance, the brakes on the Kona have sufficient braking force to slow the SUV down. For the safety and driver assistance systems, the Kona 2.0 Active comes pretty loaded with Hyundai Safety Sense system. Here are the full list. But of course, certain Hyundai Safety Sense system have been left out from the 2.0 liter Kona. This system have been dedicated exclusively for the Kona Turbo variants. To conclude, the Hyundai Kona is one of the SUV that I would consider owning. It has all the right recipe to make the SUV stand out, especially the stylish and sporty good looks. But practicality have not been compromised. Priced at 136,888 ringgit, it sits within the C-segment sedan price range. This not only gives B-segment SUV buyers more option, but also C-segment buyers an alternative type of vehicle to choose from. If you would like to see the review of the Kona Turbo, click subscribe and turn on the notification button. And don't forget to leave a like while you are at it. See you in the future video.